welcome to our annual report. I'm Neil Reevely and I'm chair of the board here at Oldham. I was delighted and privileged to get that opportunity in 2018, last year, taking over from Stephen Hughes, and I'd probably first like to say a big thank you to Stephen, who's done great things here in Oldham, I think, with the board, and he's now gone on to bigger things really, so he's now chairing the group board of Housing 21. So we want to celebrate his success, and that indeed is the theme of our annual report this year, to celebrate the success. We've been operating now for 12 years here in Oldham, together with the tenants and the council, and we've had a great 12 years, but it's also been an opportunity for us to take stock, celebrate some of the things that we've done, and review some of the things that we're doing. So one of the things that we've done as a result of that review is taking a new approach to how we do support planning, which makes sure that we focus on what people want to achieve. And later in the video you'll see Laura and Rob, which will illustrate how in fact we're doing this. That review has also helped us to think about how we work in our partnerships with organisations such as the Oldham Coliseum, and with our contractors working on their sort of social value, and most importantly, how we can work with our residents and make sure we do what you need us to do, what you want us to do, and some of the activities and events that we've been doing working with you there. And as I said before, we've seen some great successes. One in particular that I'd like to draw our attention to, which might be very familiar to some of you anyway, is the St Herbert's Calendar Girls, where we created the fantastic calendar and raised over £5,000 for Cancer Research UK. And I think we'd also like to thank Tara, who gave a lot of support to enable that to happen. We've also been working closely with the council, as you can imagine, and we've got a number of examples there, but the one that I'm particularly proud of is the sensory garden that was created, and also a major adaptation in one of our schemes, which I think demonstrates just how things like that can really impact positively on the lives of tenants. So I hope you're experiencing some of those benefits as we're seeing them from the board. And we're looking forward with real enthusiasm to build on that success for even greater successes. So I'd like to pay tribute to Ruth and the staff here in Oldham for all the work that we're doing, and I'm really looking forward to being able to present an even greater success in next year's annual report. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy our video presentation of our annual report.
Really focusing on delivering high quality services, and in order to do that we've been delivering training to all our staff. We've also seen some excellent individual achievements.
So I was really excited to be given an opportunity to study my Level 4 Housing Practice Certificate with the Chartered Institute of Housing. I've completed that now, and I'm really proud of myself. It's a great achievement, and by doing that I feel more confident in my role. I've been able to apply things to my role from doing the assignments and learning new things, and I've also learned about other people's roles in housing, which I feel is really important, and it's given me a great insight, and I'm so pleased to have done it.
So I started at Housing and Care 21 as a customer service assistant for a year and a half. And from that I gained a Level 2 Diploma Customer Service, and from there I progressed and became a Customer Service Advisor. I'm really grateful that Housing 21 have given me this opportunity to really develop my career.
In order to be able to get the best out of our frontline staff and help them to complete training, our people managers really need to be able to motivate.
I was first an apprentice on the property team, and I've developed and gone on to the customer service team. I've gained a qualification which is the Level 2 Diploma in Business Administration. Coming to Housing 21 has really changed me personally and has helped me develop my confidence and has helped me gain a lot of skills.
Across Housing 21, we've been promoting awareness of employee well-being.
Oh, now I've got to go now. Pack my bags and run. Pack my bags and run.
I've been fortunate enough to take advantage of Housing 21's volunteer leave scheme. Staff can apply for up to 2 days paid leave a year to carry out volunteering at one of the courts or within an external organisation of their choice. This experience has enabled me to bring back some of the ideas and activities to our courts and implement them where people may be interested.
I believe we do our best when we feel at our best and feel comfortable and able to do the right thing for our customers.
Housing 21 is developing successful partnerships with local schools and youth groups. We believe that it's important for people of all ages to come together to learn from one another.
We were sat round,
Yeah,
and they brought these games in.
yeah.
You know, and they were showing us how to do games and that, and they donated the games after to us, you know. So, and they're asking us all about what it was like when we were growing up.
Yes,
You know
they
what?
did. And they were writing down some of the things we were saying, you know, what we did, you say. So, the women, some of them came and they made you up. You know, they put face powder on, and then they did your nails, you see. So, that was the women. I don't know what they did.
Well, with the blokes, like, they just sat down talking to us. You know, like, 'cause we weren't into makeup or anything like
And
that.
they weren't doing any shaving or anything like that, you
No.
see. So,
The college approached the court manager here to ask for volunteers to help them out with the photography course that they was doing. The experience there was, it was enlightening, you know, watching what the students did in the college, and it's 3 lovely young girls that, we spent about an hour together and really got on well with them. I learnt what they do in the school, we had good conversations, and this is some of the examples of what the girls did. It's really nice to get to know what the youngsters think of us as well as what we think of them.
A group of young people from the Dovestones Rangers have been helping to improve the communal gardens at Old Mill House.
It's lovely. It makes you want to come and sit outside when it's like this, doesn't it?
yeah.
In such a nice
Yeah.
space.
and really the integration between the young people and the older people such as us was marvellous, because we really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed that integration, and I think they gained something from it as well, and we will work with them again very closely like we've done this time, to keep the garden flourishing and for everybody's benefit, because it is a benefit to everybody.
Every Tuesday we have 6 of St Paul's children, because a lot of them haven't got grandmas and granddads, so it was introduced to us that we should act like a grandma to them.
Yes, to bring the books, reading books
First
and
one,
read
yeah.
to us. Yeah.
And tells us a little bit about themselves. This is the first time we've had a book, what the kids have done, and it's all, thank you. Dear Throstle Court, thank you for letting us come to visit you. It was really fun. My favourite part was when we had juice and biscuits. I think it's nice to get involved. I mean, the headmistress up at St Paul's, she's brilliant with them.
Our care partner MyoCare have been busy supporting our tenants at Trinity House in making an indoor garden area for people to enjoy.
This one was, he was called Phil.
Yeah.
We got so much money for him to give him, to help him, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he did all the paper, you know, that wallpaper we've got on where the door is.
This young Cura's done all this. Like.
Yes, she's a young carer, and she got up, didn't she, and put all these
Yeah, put all this up
flowers
and
in. And we appreciate them, we show it in different ways. And I think that's one good thing about Trinity House. Everybody seems to work together.
We take feedback from tenants very seriously and use this to help us improve the services we deliver. Via our property services team, we arrange periodic training sessions for our tenant inspectors, volunteer residents from our courts who provide feedback to us from a customer perspective. Lees House tenants invited NatWest Bank and Greater Manchester Police to discuss issues of cybercrime, fraud, doorstep crime and scams. An interactive hate crime awareness session was held at the Crossley Centre, where tenants from Housing 21 and Great Places Housing Association met with Good Relations Oldham and Oldham Council. The topics included reporting hate crime incidents and how to feel safe in the community, and the event celebrated the launch of the venue as a hate crime reporting centre.
So we're here for one of our Culture Hub sessions. These have been part of a partnership between Housing 21 and the Coliseum. So I've had the pleasure of visiting this group on a weekly basis. We've been talking about people's experiences of home, of holidays, of school, and today we've had actor Russell Richardson visiting the group, and he's read to them their poems and their stories that they've created as a group. And we've learned a lot about their past experiences, but also what's happening to them now.
Another partner, Making Space, are based at Tandleview Court. They coordinate the work of Oldham Dementia Action Alliance, of which we are a member. A number of dementia cafes and support group meetings are held at our courts for people living with dementia and their carers to meet and enjoy the company of others in a friendly and relaxed environment. We have worked with Oldham Council on a number of projects. This year has seen the completion of a sensory garden at Hopwood Court.
Looking around, we had initially had a garden, communal garden, that wasn't being utilised. The grass was getting waterlogged and there was no outside seating for any of the tenants currently within the scheme. If you'd have a walk round and have a look at all the tables, chairs, benches and pergola that we've set out, with artificial grass, new flagged areas, raised flower beds and potting sheds, and obviously all new planting which was installed late 2018.
Internal improvement works have been completed to 60 bungalows whilst vacant.
So today the site's currently occupied with our contractor. We've got plastering being carried out as we speak, and then we reassess the properties to look at what internal door casings can be widened, and if we need to move light switches, replace vinyl floors to the kitchen and bathroom. But priority is to mainly get the front doors and the rear doors widened to allow easy access for people with disabilities. Originally the property had a very narrow hallway, really blocked a lot of light, natural light coming in. We decided to take out all the internal walls to make it a fully open plan kitchen. We've widened all the doors for future-proofing it to as maximum as possible for wheelchair users. We've also extended the bathroom and reduced the storage cupboard, creating a bigger bathroom with a bigger turning circle inside.
Funding has been made available by the Council for Housing 21 to adapt underutilised rooms within extra care courts into re-enablement flats for people looking to live independently. There is a focus upon care staff helping people to recover the skills needed for daily living and the confidence to live at home, which will assist the transition to living independently in extra care. This year, we have changed the way in which we carry out support planning with our tenants. We have introduced the Outcomes Star approach for independent living.
We live in Astor House and we find the flat very comfortable.
It's got all that we need to manage our lives.
This new approach makes it clearer to see how the quality of a person's life and general well-being has improved and helps us assess the effectiveness of our support services. In all our sheltered and extra care courts, we have a range of social activities to help people connect, learn new skills and keep both physically and mentally active. With funding from a number of sources, several IT clubs have been set up to help people log on, learn how to shop online, use Skype, set up Facebook accounts, download music, email and manage social club accounts. Tablets have been donated by our cleaning contractor and tenants have received funds from Respect Our Communities Award as well as our in-house DigiFund to buy equipment. Tenants living in our courts work really hard every year to produce some outstanding gardens. Independent judges assess the quality of the entries. We congratulate our tenants on the huge amount of effort and dedication in producing such fantastic natural gardens and colourful floral displays. Some of our big-hearted tenants at St Herbert's Court are involved in a knit and natter group making hats and scarves for the homeless.
So we've been knitting for the homeless, and this is our first product. So this is gloves, which you can have your hands free, and then if somebody gets cold in the night, they just roll over and keep somebody warm during the night with a stylish hat to match.
I'd never done any knitting before, and I started in January here.
Successful funding bids and residents' tireless fundraising is a massive £21,000 over the year. Some of the successful funding bids have been through local charities. Residents at St Herbert's Court in Oldham have produced their own charity calendar this year and have raised over £5,000 for Cancer Research UK. The Calendar Girls appeared on ITV Granada Reports alongside the cast of Gary Barlow and Tim Firth's award-winning musical comedy Calendar Girls the Musical, staged at the Lowry in November. They were in Take a Break magazine and were also nominated for a T-Pass Excellence in Community Action Award. A luncheon club at Tandleview Court was set up following a grant award from Oldham Council.
So without further ado now, I'm going to just hand over to you guys to enjoy the meal and just enjoy the experience today.
How was the food?
Lovely.
Wonderful. So we're here at Tandleview in Royton in Oldham, and we've just had our first luncheon club. We applied for a grant from the Fast Grant team and successful in getting £500. So that's enabled us to have subsidised lunches, welcome all the community to come in and have a lunch, and then there's activities in the afternoon so people can do curling, indoor bowls, sit and have a chat. There's a member of staff on site as well, so every single person is welcome.
Yeah, so the care team are available as well, so if there's anybody in wheelchairs or anything that needs access into toilets or any help like that, there will be carers about to assist as well.
And just to add to that, everybody is welcome from the community as well as our own residents, and it's going to be on every Monday for the next 6 weeks.
So come along.
Two unsung heroes in our community, Anne and Sheila, have been keen supporters of Macmillan for a number of years and have used their own homes to run social events and raise money for charity, literally in their backyards.
Yeah, well, we started off about 5 years ago, didn't we, really? And we decided we'd try and do something for Macmillan. So
to get the people together,
that was the biggest thing. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
to include the neighbours.
And then we started then with the garden party, didn't we?
We started to show our appreciation. Yeah. That we'd do an afternoon tea garden party.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
And that's how it's all started. They all look forward to it. When this garden party, where are you still doing the Macmillan?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we enjoy doing it, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We get
we're good pals, aren't we?
We are. We are, yeah.
Good pals.
Our customer services and neighbourhood management teams have received team awards this year for their outstanding performance and service delivery. Through the commitment shown by these dedicated teams, we have seen exceptionally high levels of performance. This rapid turnaround of properties keep rental loss to a minimum, well-informed and satisfied customers. Our customers tell us that social activities are highly valued and make a real difference to their lives. Our courts are particularly keen to invite residents from their local communities to share and socialise in their communal spaces. Court managers are always on the lookout for new and fresh ideas to add a new activity to their already varied programme of events.
And I'd like to say a huge thank you to the whole team for all their work through the year.
On Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, when I heard you, the moon stood still, on Blueberry Hill, and lingered until my dream came true. When did the wind sweet melody, but all the vows you made were never to be. Though we're apart.